Hello to all my dear Sagittarians, and welcome to your April weekly tarot love reading for the week of March 30th up until April the 5th. Okay, so remember, just want to remind you guys that energies are fluid, so they may not culminate up until the 7th day of the week. Okay, so without further ado, I have already pre-shuffled these cards for you, and I'd like to get started. Thanking you. We just saw the devil card, but we'll keep that in mind. Thanking you, my spirit guides, my angels, source energy, for bringing any messages to help you on your journey towards peace, love, happiness, and abundance. Okay, so remember that this could be for your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus. All right, so you can go ahead and check that out. If you don't have your birth chart, then you can go online and get a free birth chart reading. All right, just Google that, input your information, and it'll generate it for you. Okay, but remember that perhaps if I'm not talking about you, I may be referring to the person or the situation that you are dealing with. Okay, remember, keep in mind that energies are interchangeable, so take it as it resonates. All right, so let's jump into your weekly spread, and you are starting off with the Queen of Pentacles. This is great energy to start your week off. Okay, so here with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, this week we have an energy of stability, feeling very stable, perhaps in your emotions, perhaps in your home. You have everything that you need. You have the roof over your head, you have food on the table. Everything is working out as you envisioned it, as you have planned it out. Okay, so this is very stable, peaceful type of energy that you are embracing this week. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your spread. So the situation at hand that you are dealing with this week is the Chariot in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Cancer. It doesn't have to be, okay? But this essentially is giving me the energy of someone who is not really ready to take action or movement forward. It could also be the energy of someone who's just resting on their laurels, okay? It could be you, or it could be the person that you are dealing with. There was at one point sort of like some promises of, I will do this, I will do that, let's move forward. But right now there is no action or movement forward, even though this person could take action if they wanted to. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm picking up on. Now, crossing you as your challenge card this week, we have here the Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords crossing you, you know, there may have been a sense of betrayal, a sense of sort of like unfulfilled promises. Okay, perhaps some lying, some cheating. It could be anything having to do with some kind of a betrayal energy, something that broke you apart, or sort of made you feel like you couldn't trust this person, or this person couldn't trust you. Take the energies as they resonate. And remember that we always get clarifiers as we go, okay? But let's jump into your beliefs. So for your beliefs, we have here, oh, look at this. We have here, you could be dealing with a Gemini. It does not have to be. We have here the Lover's card, okay? So with the Lover's card here as your beliefs, this week you are feeling very either attracted to this person, or this person may feel a very strong attraction towards you. It's sort of like a divinely guided connection, okay? You could be dealing with a person already, or this could possibly be someone that will be, that you feel like is coming into your environment or your life this week, okay? It could go either way. Take it as it resonates. But definitely in your beliefs, there is this energy of attraction. You feel attracted towards something, someone, a situation, okay? There's a divinely guided connection. All right, we'll get more details as to exactly what this is. But let's see for the root of the issue here. So for the root of the issue or the situation, it doesn't have to be an issue, okay? But just the root of the situation here is the Three of Wands. Okay, so with the Three of Wands here ruling the root of the situation at hand, this could also be dealing with your distant past, okay? So with the Three of Wands here, we have this energy of feeling like someone has already put in the work, put in the effort, and now you are just waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for that person to either reciprocate or show you that they are worthy of your time, in other words, right? If it's not the person that you are dealing with, and if it's just a situation at hand, then it's basically saying that in your past, in the root of the issue, you've already put in the work, and you have this sense of like you're waiting for something good to happen. You're waiting for something good to come in. Okay, that's very, very good energy. Now let's go ahead and jump into your near past. All right, so for your near past, you have here the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so definitely someone either was disappointed in someone or some situation that was very, very disappointing. Okay, this is an energy that represents sort of like in the past something did not pan out, something did not happen, something sort of made you feel like you invested all your time and energy and effort into this person, into the situation, and you did not see anything positive come from it. Okay, and so maybe in the past it was very hard for either you or this other person to let that go. All right, sort of like feeling sorry for themselves. All right, that's in the past, which is very, very good to see it in your past. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into your near future. Now for your near future, we have here the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so for the near future, you know, there's this energy of not being able to work something out. Perhaps this has to do with a person from your past. Perhaps you or the person that you are dealing with still feels a connection, still believes that you guys can make something happen, but it looks here for your near future like nothing is really going to pan out. Okay, so if you're trying to sort of like put your dreams, your visions into this connection or into this person, then it looks like it may not work out. We're going to get details as to how you can make this work for yourself, for the situation at hand as we proceed. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into your self-perception. Now your self-perception rules that which you cannot see, perhaps things that you are unaware of, perhaps things that you are just not really able to see at this moment. Okay, but they kind of dominate your actions or the way that you take action. Now this is a very good energy to have as your self-perception and ruling your subconscious thoughts. Okay, so this is an energy of the Justice card, which is basically exactly what it is. You know, you feel like you want to be you are very just in your actions. You are very just in how you proceed about doing things. It could also be representing the person that you are dealing with. Okay, perhaps they feel like what they are doing is correct, what they are doing is right. Okay, but again, people see things differently. So having this as your perception is a very, very good energy, because you know any action that you take will be dominated by justice, right? You will make the right and proper move in order to bring happiness, fulfillment for all of those involved, not just yourself or somebody else. Okay, so that's very, very good energy. I see a lot of good energies here. We'll go ahead and get clarifiers as we continue, but let's see what we have here for your outside influences and how others perceive you. Now this could also be ruling, my dear Sagittarius, how you perceive others. Okay, take it as it resonates. But here with the 2 of Pentacles dominating your outside influences and how others perceive you, you know, it could be the energy where someone or a situation or just people in general perceive you as having too much going on. Perhaps you're sort of like imbalanced right now. You're not really showing signs of stability, even though you do feel very stable in your energy, since we have this dominating your spread. Okay, however, this could also be that you perceive this person that you are dealing with or the situation at hand as being imbalanced, right? There's some sort of like needing to balance something, or someone could be juggling two things, two situations, something having to do with some juggling act going on right now. Okay, so there's no real stability on how either you perceive this person or how this person perceives you. Take it as it resonates. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in to your action and advice. Yeah, so for your action and advice, we have here the 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles here, we have an energy of, it looks like you will be able to work something out if you want to, right? If you sort of take the proper action, or it could also be representing the person that you are dealing with. If they take the proper action towards you, but this is sort of like not just an offer. I'll give you an example of like, okay, well, let's just hang out and see how it goes, right? That's not the type of advice that it's giving you here. It's giving the person watching this video the advice, you know, or whoever it resonates with. It could be the person that you are dealing with, of if you're going to take action towards this connection or towards this person, it has to be built on solid grounding. It has to be built on solid foundation. It has to be coming from a place of something solid, wanting something long-term and something for the long haul, okay? So if you take any kind of action, make sure it's for the long term, whether it's towards this connection, towards this person, or towards yourself, okay? But definitely this week you have to embrace that energy of thinking for the long term, having a big picture kind of vision. And you as a Sagittarius, you are very good at that. You're usually, you know, very good at bringing together all of the details and looking at the entire picture itself, okay? So that's really good energy to come into. So for your likely outcome, yeah, this is great. Okay, so for your likely outcome, we have here the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Now with the Nine of Wands in the reverse as your likely outcome, this is talking about a person who in the past felt like they had to guard themselves, they had to protect themselves, they had to put up a wall, sort of like, you know, they were very defensive in their demeanor. However, this week, you are dropping your guard, you are dropping those walls, you are dropping any defense mechanism that is not allowing for any prosperity to come in. Okay, so if you hold on to that long-term view of whatever it is that you desire, and you drop your walls, you drop your guard, it could be you or it could be the person that you are dealing with, then it looks like you guys will be able to work something out, okay? However, if you stay in this energy of feeling like you need to guard yourself, you need to protect yourself, sort of like fearful type of energy, if you stay in that fearful energy, then nothing will be able to work out, okay? You won't be able to work anything out. Now, if this is talking about a third party situation, it does not have to be. I'm just, you know, it's a general reading. So for those of you who are dealing with a third party, it looks like the third party will be dropped in the near future. The third party will no longer be a part of this issue. And if you're the one, Sagittarius, dealing with a third party, then it looks like you will be dropping that third person because you are wanting a more stable foundation, a more long-term future with this person, or just for yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the clarifying cards here. Give me some clarity as to what exactly this crossing challenges with the Ten of Swords, please. Okay, yeah, so definitely it could be a third party situation that was occurring or going on. It could be occurring at this moment. Okay, now if it's not a third party situation, then it just simply means that something was a false start, something that you thought was going to sort of like passionately start off in a good footing, in a good way, ended up just not really working out for you, okay? Perhaps more people were involved than you expected. Perhaps this person was just thinking about partying too much, was just thinking about going out with other people, or maybe they focused more on their friends, on their own, sort of like their own life, instead of trying to come together as two, okay? Now, this is if you are in a partnership, or we're in a partnership, or we're just dating someone, anyone that currently comes to mind, all right? But this is talking about a false start. It held a lot of passion, it held a lot of fruitful energy for a new beginning, okay? And it looks like you guys will come together at some point if this is not a third party. However, perhaps you guys need to focus on how to approach this in a long-term kind of way, either you or the person that you are dealing with. Okay, perhaps they kind of like thought that it was just all fun and games, and that's why nothing really concrete came out of this. Nothing substantial, nothing of substance with substance. It was all kind of superficial, right? So that's the type of energy. All right, so let's go ahead and see what this near future is with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. What is this Three of Pentacles in the reverse, please, and thank you. All right, so with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse for your near future, we have here the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so again, there is a lot of potential in this connection. Okay, this could be you, Sagittarius, it doesn't have to be, or you could be dealing with a fire sign, does not have to be. Just take it as it resonates. However, this is talking about in the near future, if you really want this connection to work, because it looks like somebody does, whether it's you or the person that you are dealing with, feels a huge attraction towards this person. Okay, either you feel greatly attracted to the person, or this person is very attracted to you. However, it looks like it's a mutual attraction. It looks like both of you are very attracted to one another. Now, it could also be the energy of, you know, perhaps there was a lot of intimacy involved, but nothing more in depth, right? Maybe everything was sort of like surface level attraction, where yeah, you think they're cute, they think you're cute, you know, you guys kind of like hook up in that kind of way, but there was no solid foundation, right? There was nothing that held any sort of foundation in order to grow that long-term vision that either you or this person want. Okay, so, you know, this is telling me that you definitely have the potential to create this Ten of Cups, which is basically a happy, loving marriage, being fulfilled emotionally, being fulfilled at every level, passionately, financially, having a happy home, having a happy family. However, there is one person in the connection that is not feeling confident, okay? They don't feel in their power, they don't feel in their strength. And you know, the energy works like this. Whenever you are trying to attract love into your life or anything positive into your life, but you're still holding on to negativity or negative thought processes, it's not going to happen, because it's two opposing energies trying to come together, and they just kind of like repel one another. So if you want to make this Ten of Cups happen, if you want this happy, perfect home, or if you want this happy relationship with this person or just anybody else, you know, it doesn't have to be this person, it could be somebody new, then you're going to have to be more confident within yourself, okay? Believe that you are able to have this. Believe that you are worthy of having the love that you desire in your life, okay? Once you feel worthy enough of receiving that love, then the universe will start sending you signs, all right? So, yeah, let's go ahead and see what this advice card is for your action. What is this Ten of Pentacles here as the advice card, please? Okay. Yeah, so definitely. Yeah, you know, we started off the reading, I don't know if you remember, but when I was shuffling the cards, this one fell out, the Devil card. And I kind of felt that when I saw this Ten of Swords, I was like, oh my God, something really toxic must have happened here. Okay, so it doesn't have to be like toxicity in the connection. It could just be talking about negative thinking patterns, you know, but if it is you dealing with somebody who is very toxic, this could be a very addictive sort of connection, someone that you are sort of addicted to, someone that it's sort of like that energy where they say you can't live with them and you can't live without them, right? There is some kind of imbalance or some kind of juggling going on. Either you were juggling too many people or this person was juggling more than one person, all right? And so this connection became very, very toxic. Now, again, it doesn't have to be juggling people. It could just be that this person just was very imbalanced. Maybe one person was giving to the connection more than the other, right? And so it became very toxic. But it's so toxic that you kind of like, you can't let go of it. When you try to let go of it, it's like it kind of calls you back, right? You kind of have to go in there again. So yeah, you know, again, if you want to achieve this Ten of Pentacles, which is a happy home, a happy family, and the Ten of Cups, remember you got the Ten of Cups in your earlier clarification, then you have to come into balance and look at things for the long haul. If you want to attract somebody who is stable, who is a stable person who will bring in that stability for you, then you have to be stable within yourself as well, okay? And you have to understand and know that anything toxic is not good for the long term. Okay, perhaps it's fun and games, right? It looks like it started off as fun and games, but you know, it ends up just being very, very toxic, and it drains you. You know, it drains your energy. It drains your energy where you kind of tell yourself, okay, that's it. You know, like, I'm gonna cut this off, or this person tells you I'm gonna cut you off, but then it's sort of like something brings you guys back together. So find the balance, find that long-term vision. You can start finding it this week. You can journal. You can just put in your journal, write out in your journal what it is that you want to find for this new individual, or if you want to still keep in touch with the current person that you are dealing with, then you know you can manifest sort of some kind of positive change, but you know you have to kind of like focus more on the positive than trying to you know, feel down or feel like you're caught up in this toxic connection. All right, so again, just as an advice, journal it. Journal all of your negative feelings, throw that paper away, and then on a new piece of paper you can write down all of the positive things that you would like to find in this new partnership. All right, again, it could just be the same partner, but it'll be a new phase, right? A new phase of the relationship or the connection. And if you're single, then you know, drop all of those negative thinking patterns that don't allow anything good to come into your life, and write out on a piece of paper what it is that you want to manifest, all of the positive things. And beyond that, you have to believe that you are worthy of receiving it. Okay, that's what's most important here. Believing that you are worthy of receiving the love that you want to have in this lifetime. All right, so let's go ahead and see what exactly this likely outcome is. What is this Nine of Wands in the reverse? Okay, look at this. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Sagittarius, look, I'm telling you right now, you just got the Magician, okay? The Magician and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so here, listen to me. We're just talking about, you know, we were just talking about manifestation. This is the energy representing manifestation. You have the power within yourself. You have the strength. You have the courage within yourself. You have the tools, okay? You have the wisdom. You have everything you need to manifest anything you want into your life. So this week, the likely outcome is that if you focus all of your energy into the fact that you know you have the power within yourself to either recreate this whole entire toxic connection, okay, for the better, you can do it. However, you have to focus on yourself first. You can't focus on trying to fix someone, because that never works. That person will realize that they need to fix themselves once you start focusing on yourself. Remember, energy can be felt. Once that person feels that they are no longer receiving your attention, then guess what? They're going to end up changing themselves in order to attract you. Okay? So this is an offer that will be made, but it can only be made. You will only receive this offer, okay? And it will be this is not like a huge offer yet, right? It's just like baby steps, right? So if you focus all of your energy into manifesting that which you know you are worthy of receiving, okay? And drop your guard, drop any defense mechanism that you were using. Again, energies are fluid. If this is the person that you are dealing with, it could also be them, okay? But the offer will come in until this person, okay, realizes that they have power within themselves to change themselves first in order to receive the offer that they are worthy of. And again, the offer may not be a huge offer like let's get married. It'll be baby steps. It'll be like, hey, how are you? Do you want to work out on this connection, right? Where before perhaps this person was just like not even trying, you'll get some kind of positive effort coming towards you. Okay, so again, this is beautiful energy. This is just telling me that you need to focus on yourself, on creating your own happiness. And if this person wants to create this happiness with you, then they will come to find you. Okay, take it as it resonates. This could also be representing the person that you are dealing with, right? Perhaps if you are the one that has already put in all the effort and all the work, then you know what? It's their turn to change. You are no longer here to change anybody or to convince anybody of your worth. You know your worth, and as long as you know your worth, you believe in yourself and what you are worthy of receiving, then you will receive those opportunities that are coming your way. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get an angel card, which is the advice from the angels for my dear Sagittarius for this week. What is the advice from my dear angels, please? Okay, look at this. Okay, so we have nurture. This is such a beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, so it says nurture. And this is Angel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. You know, this is a beautiful energy. It could be an actual child. If you have a child, focus all your energy on, you know, like on your child, on how your child is growing, on their growth. Now, if it's not a child, and if it's, you know, just your inner child, then we all have an inner child within us that knows our worth. They, you know, when you talk to a child, the child does not know any, you know, they're pure beings. It's sort of like they don't have any malice within them. So you have to get in touch with that child within yourself that is pure love, pure positive energy. They know their worth. They know their value. There is no malice within you, okay? So focus all that energy within your heart, within yourself, knowing that you are pure positive energy, and pure positive energy attracts positivity into your life. Okay, so again, nurture yourself this week. Focus on nurturing your own inner child, okay, in order to receive all of the blessings that are meant for you. Without further ado, my dear Sagittarius, I do hope that you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.